when we think about technology and its role in growing the market, there's several avenues that happens. From the ski area perspective, you're trying to entice people to come to your area and learn to ski. And so areas have certainly taken advantage of the internet. Historically, people sometimes went skiing to escape their cell phones. Now the demand is more frequently, we want coverage wall to wall at the area. We want Wi-Fi, we want cell coverage. And that certainly changes the dynamic on the hill, but the always on, always connected experience is what many of our guests expect.
Bonjour and welcome to Arapahoe Basin Ski Area. My name is Lee, my last name is Herholzer, and I'm the Director of Marketing. We communicate with our guests in different ways. On social media is really big for us. We don't use retail messages on social media, but we communicate exciting things that we have going on, and we do it through Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We have a blog that our COO does almost every day. It's a message that's very transparent. So he'll talk about what's going on the hill. He'll talk about when the new terrain opens. He'll talk about where good places to ski will be. And people trust him because his message is so unique and so authentic.
August 1st is a point in the summer where people are starting to focus on the next winter. Kids are going back to school. And what we try to do is reach out to our customers through our CRM. Our CRM basically is our database of customers that have purchased us before, that we know have chosen Eldor. We're very successful for us. As these customers are buying our products, we then start to entertain them once our winter opens through our social media, which is our free assets. We're putting stuff up on Facebook, we're sending out Instagrams, Snapchat, and of course Twitter feeds. The goal is to get people really excited before Christmas about the early season Great Colorado Snow. And as that progresses, our customers tend to talk to their friends and say, you got to come up skiing. So we get a lot of that. Through our CRM, we can track customers because our software that we use for selling and our database talk to each other, so we deduped, so we make sure that we're not getting double emails, two names that are the same, and so we're cross-referencing that all the time. For us, this database and intelligence that we're getting for what they buy, how much they spend, really gives us a nice profile on our customer spend with us.
Some of the technology that we're using to communicate with the guests include our customer relationship management system, which holds all of the data that we learn from our customers. We know how old they are, we know where they're from, we know what they like to do, and we know what they do when they come here, whether it's taking lessons or buying tickets or passes or eating dinners here.
We always try to capture their email and or their phone number. The goal with it is we can have follow-up messaging, and that automatic trigger at the end of the day can say, thank you for skiing Eldora today, and we'd love you to come up again soon. And we don't necessarily always have discounts to come up again, but we try to encourage people to come up another time. And I strongly recommend that with your social media, that your e-store and e-commerce is really clear and easy to get to, and not too many clicks. Every time there's a click and a decision to make, the more clicks that you make, you'll find yourself in a situation where people may opt out because it's either frustrating or they start thinking about other things.
We have several places they can purchase online. They can walk up to the windows. They can buy them at ski shows. The majority of our business is done online because it's so easy to do. Online, we have an option to go to liftopia.com, and we have found that our revenue has grown and grown and grown through that. So what you can do is you can go to Liftopia, pick a day you're going to ski, and you could get a huge discount by picking that day. So ordering ahead not only secures our business, but it also gives a discount to the guest.
As we look at that, the way technology has changed the experience on the hill, I think there are people out there still that will have their phone with them, but it stays in their pocket. until they want to contact or text somebody their location. Hey, let's go grab lunch, or let's grab a beer at the end of the day. At the same time, you could be on a chair with 4 or 5 different generations, and each of them interacting with technology differently. The expectation is, if you're investing capital into a technological advance, whether that's RFID gates at your lift, or a back-end ticket sales system, or a ski school booking engine, you're looking to, at some point, make it easier, and as a result, the return on investment becomes guest ease and a desire for them to come back and do this again, because it was so easy for them the first time. When you look at the spectrum of areas that are within our membership, from small rope-tow only hills or community hills, or large multi-resort operations, each of them has to evaluate what makes sense and what they can realistically and successfully achieve with their engagement with technology, and how does that make the best sense for their guests. And so there's a balance to be struck between how far you push the technology and the guest's interaction with you from a technology standpoint, versus the human and one-to-one interaction. My background from a ski lesson and ski instruction standpoint, you can show somebody a video, or you can help teach a person how to ski, and there's a very different dynamic in there.